What's up, football fans? It's time for picks and predictions for the NFL season 2023-2024 for our conference championships. Let's just go over what happened in the divisional round first, and then we'll move on to our picks for the conference championships. So, right out of the gate, we picked the Ravens, and honestly, I knew the Ravens would still score 30 points, and they scored 34. But I did think Houston was going to give them a harder game. I really did. It's quite funny the way everything went down, because between the two games, I thought the 49ers was going to do something like 34-10 over the Packers, and the 24-21, well, more like 34 to maybe 28 or something like that. I thought maybe a one possession, maybe a little bit more, maybe 9-point difference between the Texans and the Ravens, but no. Total swap of what I thought. I knew the Ravens and 49ers were going to win, but the scores are way reverse of what I thought. I really did. I thought the Texans would do far better against the Ravens than they did. Unfortunately, they're out, and boom, now we have to be on the Ravens bandwagon. We have to go. Though, that being said, I've been saying for many, many weeks, many months now, that if it's going to go to the AFC, I'm voting for the Ravens. I wouldn't have minded the Texans. I really wouldn't have. But the Ravens, yeah, I got nothing against the Ravens. I like Lamar Jackson. I like the coach. I like, it's fine with me. Ravens are one of the few AFC teams that I have no beef with, that I actually enjoy, that I like. So I've been getting better over the years, but generally speaking, I don't care for many AFC teams. So yeah, let's go with the Ravens to take it all the way at this point, right? So they beat up on the Texans 34-10. And then, of course, as I said, the 49ers, I didn't watch the game. I haven't watched basically any of the football, because that after watching that terrible showing, that embarrassment of a game that my Cowboys showed me, I lost a lot of passion for football for this, for this winter. I'm sorry, guys. I just really have. But I caught a little bit. I was watching the Chiefs-Bills game. And I caught a little bit of the Lions-Bucks game on Sunday. I managed to say, okay, I'll have it on in the background. So I was a background watcher while, in the kitchen and stuff like that. But it was on, so I was there for some of the plays. But yeah, as far as the 49ers-Packers games go, I'm amazed it went as far as it did. I'm amazed at the Packers doing that well. Like, once again, I don't think the 49ers are going to have to strut their stuff if they want to beat the Lions, in all honesty. So I'm actually more nervous about what's coming next for 49ers Lions, because Lions managed to beat the Bucks. I mean, it was a tough game, though. It was close, like 31-23. That's nothing to gripe at. That's not saying that the Bucks didn't get destroyed. The Lions didn't, steamroll them or anything like that. The Lions managed to win. Of course, I picked the Bucks for the sole purpose that, once again, those Lions fans just, I didn't even know Lions had fans, and all of a sudden they're mad at the Cowboys. So, I mean, I guess I'm mad at you too. But yeah, so either way, too bad for the Bucks. A non-Tom Brady Bucks. I would have liked to see them honestly get the big game without him, because I have a couple of friends that are Buccaneers fans, and they were they weren't too happy about it. Realistically, they weren't happy that it's like, okay, yeah, we got Tom Brady, so now we're expected to go there. But I wanted to do it with our own team, with our own merit. That's a Patriot coming in and making it happen. That's not what they wanted. So at least a couple of fans that I knew that I talked to were sort of like, yeah, we'll take the Super Bowl. We're not going to say we're not, but we wanted to do it without another team's, And I do get that. That'd be like all of a sudden if the Jets had taken Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith in the 90s and went and won a Super Bowl. It'd be like, well, we took the triplets from Dallas and won, but did the Jets win or did the triplets win? So I do understand how Buccaneers fans do, but they should be very proud of making it as far as the divisional round and giving the Lions a run for their money. They really should. So good on Tampa Bay fans. I hope you do well next year, because the Lions are now going to the conference champion. And then the last game, the Chiefs barely won. Once again, the Bills, you put up a good show, but you are very The problem with the Chiefs and Bills is that I sort of used to like both teams, but their fans are so... Once they get good, they get obnoxious. And this is coming from a Cowboys fan, which I'm told we're the most obnoxious fans of them all. Maybe we are, honestly. I think Patriots fans are worse. I think Steelers fans are worse. I think Philadelphia fans are worse. I think a lot of other fans are a lot worse than Cowboys fans, mind you. That being said, yeah. Chiefs and Bills, lesser of two evils. I don't know. It was the Bills, honestly, because I'm done with the Chiefs. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes, he's got his Super Bowls. The Chiefs have had a couple of Super. You're done. You're good. You're good. Well, let's move on. Let's move on to somebody else. So the fact that the Chiefs barely beat the Bills, I mean, good for them, but I guess they're going to the conference championship as well. So yeah, so we're 2 for 2. We picked the Ravens and the 49ers. We got those two right. We went with the Bucs. It was a 50-50 toss-up and a one-possession win. Shows that it really was a 50-50. Same with the Bills over the Chiefs. Though I would argue that the Bills over the Chiefs was more of an underdog pick, it was only a field goal win level game. So, or at least a field goal difference, 27-24. So, I guess that wasn't as close as, or as far apart as people were thinking when I was watching SportsCenter and stuff. So, anyways, that being said, moving on to the conference championships, I mean, it's only 2 games to pick. And what are we doing? Been saying it for a while now. What have I kept saying even when we were talking Dallas in the playoffs? What did I say in week 17, week 18, wild card? What have I been saying? We would have to go through the 49ers and the Ravens, right? And I didn't know if we could beat both teams, but lo and behold, they're both there. The Ravens over the Chiefs and the 49ers over the Lions, because I do believe that other than a Cowboys team that didn't do that, I thought that the 49ers weren't going to be beat by anybody else in the playoffs, and the Ravens are the best team in the league. So there you have it. I don't think, as long as the Ravens don't choke like the Cowboys did, same with the 49ers, as long as they show up way better than they did against Green Bay, there's no reason why the 49ers won't beat the Lions by at least a possession. And there's no reason to see that the Ravens won't put up their usual 33, 35 points. And I don't think the Chiefs, I don't think Mahomes is good for over 30 points against the Ravens. I just don't. So that's going to be, what that is going to be is a high offensive game. And as long as the Ravens score their usual plus 30, I think that the Ravens defense will be able to hold the Kansas City Chiefs to a solid, 24 points. And probably not allow much more than that. So, but that's my predictions. What do you guys think? I think it's a 49ers-Ravens Super Bowl coming down the pipeline, but we'll have to wait and see. Any given Sunday, as they said, and they're both actually playing on Sunday, so it truly is any given Sunday for this week. That being said, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know your own picks and predictions for the conference championships for the AFC and NFC respectively. That's it for me, guys. Have a good one. Sayonara, everybody.